Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, guys, you probably even forgot my name. Livita Laka Mama Tonto, also known as Ntariwana. Guys, it's been such a long time. But otherwise, guys, I think it's only fair for me to actually explain why I never shot any video. I was preparing for my exams. There was so much information overload and I couldn't. But otherwise, guys, yo, it might be too late for this, but Happy New Year. I hope you're actually involved in your dreams and may God bless you throughout. So guys, last year I actually shot a video where I did some mini competition. I have identified two winners, and those are Beata Matasane. You won the Estee Lauder voucher, and then we have Denilicious. You won the foundation. So yeah, guys, congratulations. Please DM me so that I can give you your stuff. Anyway, I've really always wanted to talk about self-investment, so please stay tuned, and that's the topic we're gonna be talking about today. So, self-investment. I felt like this is such an important topic to talk about, especially for the beginning of the year. I might be too late to actually be talking about this, but yo, it's never too late, guys. It could be there's a framework that someone has not developed, and maybe we can learn something from this, and myself included, because I'm gonna give you what I think I'm going to need to invest in myself. So theoretically, what is self-investment? Self-investment is actually filling yourself with a certain quality, embarking into new things, embarking into things that are going to make you knowledgeable, things that are going to mend your life. Yeah, not actually being perfect, but becoming a better person, becoming a better version of yourself. That's what self-investment is. So there are different ways of actually investing in yourself, and I have identified a few things, and I think about 4 or 5 things that I'm going to mention in this video. The first thing, I don't even want to waste time. The first thing is actually gaining knowledge. Guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Don't ever underestimate knowledge. Let me give you an example about myself. I was such a horrible person to myself. I used to be like, girl, ubala novelli. Girl, ubala this. I can't. Like, I'm already into school. I read so many books. I don't understand why I should be reading another book while I'm actually so immersed in my schoolwork. And then, yo, life happened. Relationships happened. Got into marriage. Marriage happened. Losing friends happened. Losing family happened. Losing yourself at some point happened. And trust me, through knowledge, you can actually be able to resolve some of your issues, because guys, what we're given in school, it doesn't actually tackle what's in the real world. So for me, gaining knowledge, I think we should make use of available information. Making use of available information, I mean, one time when you have like, okay, data, Vodacom affiliate data, make use of that data. Check for some TED Talks, motivational TED Talks, things that are going to make you feel better. Involving yourself in social interactions. It's so important to interact with people, because you gain some sort of knowledge. Knowledge is not only about educational knowledge that is theoretical and stuff like that. Knowledge is also about being street smart. Like, even in business, you also need to be street smart. So through social interactions, that's where you learn how do you become street smart. So making use of available information such as the TED Talks, reading books, sharing books with your friends. There are books which are online that there are books that people have bought, and we can exchange books, and also maybe talking about what we have learned. I used to oh my god, I used to laugh at this girl, which is like, she's from book club. Ibika book club. Wow, guys, you know what? Growing up helps you. Like, I'm really thankful for the times when I used to be like book club, because had I not done those, today I'm able to say, okay, I was very immature. I was not exposed to whatever that other people were going through, that they felt, or they needed a book in order to mend their lives together and put two pieces together. So yeah. And again, gaining information, guys, how it invests in you, gaining knowledge. You're able to even converse with people that are so important, that can change your life altogether. Imagine you're sitting with people, or you're in a meeting, or you've went for a meeting somewhere else, and yeah, whatever that you guys are going to discuss, it's kind of like done, and someone just asks you, so what do you think about coronavirus? And you know shit, nothing about it. So what do you think about Ramaphosa? And you don't even know who Ramaphosa is. Guys, we need to gain like general knowledge. It's very important. It can help you in conversing with important people. So, and again, when you're not knowledgeable, it's very hard to do networking. I think it's not safe to be saying I'm networking with people while you are not bringing information on the table, while you're the one who's always listening. Have something to say, show that you have some information, that you're knowledgeable. And when you're knowledgeable, with the knowledge that you have or you've gained from the books, you're able to apply it in your real life situations. So I think that's how investing in myself, and also for you, I think we should take that into consideration. You don't even have to go and buy a book. Just read what's there. Use what's there. Now we're living in the world where the internet is the way, the future, the light, everything. Make use of the internet. And then yeah, the second thing in terms of investing in yourself, trying new habits. Guys, oh my god, trying new habits it's a lot. I have identified so many things that I feel like I should be investing myself in. Also, some of the things are things that I have been practicing, but I feel like I have not been aware of how important they are, or how important they can change my life altogether. So it's all about trying to improve whatever habit that you had already had before, or initially, and just embarking on it and becoming a better person in that criteria of investing in yourself. So the new habits that I'm talking about, guys, this sounds stupid, but then you find that we love complaining a lot. We like complaining, and you find that we redeem our happiness, not because of the other individual, because of you, because you're the person who has more control on your happiness more than anybody else. You find that you're complaining about your fellow colleagues who are probably earning more than you are earning. And through the equity theory, I'm going to talk about what I've studied. Through the equity theory, it's all about your mindset. What do you tell yourself? People complain or find people being very demotivated in their work area because they compare themselves to other people. Through the equity theory, it states that an individual becomes motivated when they feel like the amount of work that they're putting in work, and the amount of output that they're receiving in terms of either rewards or being giving a pat on the shoulder is equal to that of the fellow colleague. But when the moment you feel like, oh my god, I'm putting so much work, I'm not getting a lot of money, but the other colleague is not even waking up in the morning, they leave work early and they get so much money, that's when you get inequality. That's when you feel like, this job is just a waste of time. I hate my job. That's when you give reasons why you really hate your job. So just change your mindset. I think do you. The advice that I can give is do you, and understand that the only person that is responsible for your happiness is you, not the other individual. Yes, those people are just there to actually enhance happiness. That person is trying to make you happy, but you're not happy. So at the end of the day, it's about you. What do you tell yourself? What's your mindset about? Another thing in terms of trying new habits, I'm gonna start. I've already started writing things that I want to do the following day. I think that thing, it just helps you organize your work. It helps you manage your work. It also reduces so much stress. It also helps in terms of getting rid of procrastination. You find yourself not being stressed because there's nothing that's frustrating than when you sleep in the evening and you're like, shit, there's something that I didn't do. Just because you didn't write it down. Our minds are filled with so much information. Honestly, you're thinking of, oh my God, when am I gonna go for vacation? When am I getting a bonus? Stuff like that. That information preoccupies your mind, and you find that you forget things that are important in your life. So I think you should. For me, what has helped me is writing everything down. I can even show you. I got myself this notebook. I don't know if this camera is focusing. I thought it's so cute. For me, it was this book. I'm gonna write everything that I'm gonna do the following day, when and how I'm going to achieve that, and also writing things that I feel like I am proud of about myself and things that I'm grateful for, you know. So it has helped me to become a better person. Honestly, it's little things that can actually change your life. So writing that, like even just writing who fedile omo, who fedile sef, who fedile meg, I have to buy it. Because the moment you don't even write your groceries even down, you find yourself going to Pick and Pay, and you be like, Hana ke tlo rekang ka mo. And then because you just don't want to go out empty-handed, you even end up using your money for things that you don't even need. So write everything down. It's also going to help you in terms of budgeting, which is the financial part of investing in yourself. Some of the new habits that I'm going to actually try is taking myself out on dates. As much as there's marriage, as much as you have a partner, sometimes as an individual, you need time to yourself. Time to yourself is very important. You're able to reflect on yourself. You're able to reflect on your weaknesses without anybody's help. You're trying to see, now, where are you in terms of life, in terms of your growth, and also in terms of but solving your weaknesses as an individual. The weaknesses we don't want to discuss them with maybe your significant other or your friend. Sometimes it's better when it's yourself who actually realizes, oh, this is my weakness and I want to change this. I want to become a better person. No, this is my weakness, but then a certain individual tells you, no, this is your weakness and I think this is how you should do it. It doesn't come out right. So the minute you start taking yourself out on dates, reflecting back and doing some little bit of introspection, I feel like that is so important. You know? So yeah. Another thing is actually committing a certain hour where I say I'm putting my phone away. You know, gonna go away your phone, it distracts you. You okay, when when I take my phone, what's the first thing that I do? Is it going on WhatsApp? Is it going on Instagram? Is it going on Facebook? Is it going on e-news and reading about something that's going to actually improve me as an individual? But it's okay, whatever that you're doing with your phone, that's fine, but just dedicate 1 hour and say, I'm putting my phone away and I'm going to do something that grows me. It's either I will be writing a business plan, it's either I'll be talking to someone and then discussing things that actually are going to grow us, you know, or actually just meditating, praying. Just set us aside, even if it's 30 minutes just to say, I'm doing me and I'm doing something that's going to grow me. Like, you have no idea how 30 minutes can actually change your life. So for me, I'm actually going to dedicate that 1 hour where I put my phone aside and then just do me. It's either I'm on my business, creating maybe a business page, or having interaction with my husband where we talk about where we are and where we want to go in the future. I think that helps because phones are just addictive. You take your phone, you're just on Facebook, you keep on scrolling, you've just lost so many hours of your day. Because guys, time management is another thing. Time is very important. You will never get the time that you've spent on your Facebook back. You'll never get it. There's nothing wrong with social media. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just saying invest in yourself. If being on Facebook, you're like, okay, I'm investing in myself in terms of looking for business ideas. Because remember, some businesses, they're not unique. Like every other person, so sometimes you just draw inspiration from other pages, or how do they do it. That's part of investing in yourself. I'm just saying I'm gonna put my phone away just to think and meditate and think how I can change and make my life better. Another thing is just laughing, guys. Even if you have to force laughing, just laugh. Oh, we taste a whole thing, because that thing, it heals you. It really does heal you. Smile a lot, you attract good things. And the thing about you attracting what you think, it's so real, guys. Like most of the time, it's been proven that the information that we receive in a day, 98% of the information is toxic information. So you decide whether you want to inhale that toxic information and it destroys you, or you're just going to focus on positive things, talking positively about yourself. If somebody just cyberbullies you, just tell yourself, you know what, whatever, it's no big deal. Like, I know I'm a good person. Because people will say whatever they want to say. I mean, on the internet, wherever. People are just there. Some people are not there to grow you, they're just there to hurt you. So it's about what information you want to filter and what information you don't want to filter. At the end of the day, just speak positively about yourself and attract good things. Look good. When you're a lady, wear red lipstick. Apparently red lipstick or red items, they make you look sexier. Another thing about trying new habits is I've been posting videos about me eating healthy, and yeah, but there are some things that I've not been getting right in my fitness journey or my health journey. So I'm really going to try new things that I know that are going to help me in terms of my diet or my healthy lifestyle. Waking up at actually 5 a.m. to go and exercise. Because I sleep very late, I feel like, I owe myself some time to sleep. And then you end up waking up late. When you end up waking up late, now it's time for work, you can't exercise. It's so easy for you to make excuses not to gym when you gym in the evening. I don't think it's a good thing. I think a new habit that I'm going to try to adapt is actually exercising in the morning more than exercising in the evening. Like, how shit, I'm still gonna exercise and I still need to go to gym after work. It preoccupies your mind, even when it doesn't even have to. It actually preoccupies your mind. Oh my god, I still have gym after work. And then that's where you get demotivated altogether. So another thing in terms of investing in yourself, guys, it's about time management. I was one person aningasa respecting nako ya batho le nako yaka, because even if I'm going for lunch with my friends, I'm actually not respecting my time in terms of going there if I'm late. So when you practice being on time, it helps you. You must get your things done on time. Guys, we need to respect people's time. Please, let's be on time. It will help you. You will get even good deals. Just being on time, it makes everything better. And I believe we should be on time. It's one thing that I need to practice and become very good at. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm becoming better at it. And also, you remember that point that I talked about of writing everything that you're going to do the following day? It helps you in managing your time. It helps you in managing your goals. So everything that you do in life, it requires time. Eating requires time. Hobala requires time. Interacting with your friends requires time. If you're going out and you tell yourself, okay, I'm just going to go out and I'll be with my friend for like 5 hours, do exactly that. Because also, you find yourself, whatever that you had said you're going to do that day, it doesn't happen. So I think just allocate and be reasonable at the same time. Don't just go and say, I'm going to socialize with my friends for an hour. No, it's not going to happen like that. Like, be reasonable with yourself and with your friends as well, because I believe, guys, friendships are important. Invest also in your friends. Hey, friendships are important. Just just one day, just text that one individual and say, hi, how are you? No, like how are you? How are you doing? There is hi, how are you? Fine. Hi, shapojang. There's that. And then there's hi, how are you doing? And then what will be like, no, Kishap, no, like on the real, how are you doing? That just brings even happiness to the other person you buanlena. You have no idea, or with the words of showing care to another person, you can change their lives altogether. So just invest in your friendships, invest in your relationships by trying new habits. Whatever greeting that you're doing, it must be genuine and it must be felt. So I think the biggest mistake that we do as individuals is we always have a reasoning for something that is not going our way, or something that can actually help us in achieving something we want, but we just give reasons for not achieving it. Most of the times, I think why we can't adopt new habits, or why we're not able to invest in ourselves, it's saying, I don't have the motivation, I don't have the willpower. You know what I mean? And I always say motivation and willpower, it's just like a muscle. They get fatigued. That's the thing. Those things, they get fatigued. There's a time when you're like, shit, I'm tired. Like, I don't have the motivation. Yes. But it only takes a few baby steps, baby. It only takes a few baby steps, and you can't achieve anything if you don't practice. Success takes a few disciplines, a few simple disciplines, starting with 5 push-ups today. Tomorrow you do 10. The following day you do 15, and you'll be surprised. On the 5th day you'll be doing 50, and there's be a time when you're like, oh my god, wow, I can actually do this. So take baby steps. But what I'm going to tell you is, we don't get motivated every day, but you can tell yourself, it's all in yourself. Let's start small. It takes a few disciplines just to become a better version of yourself. Another thing, guys, about investing in yourself, it's happiness and wellness. Their responsibility. Wellness, I'm not talking about being diagnosed with a disease. Are you well? My friend, are you well? Are you mentally well? Are you good? Like, are you good? Guys, if you depend on another individual for your happiness, we have a problem. So for me, I think I've actually realized that I need to be happy with myself. I need to be filled with joy. I think we all know what being happy feels like. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Go get clean, like you raise bars. You raise bars when you're happy. When you're angry, nothing is good. You talk negatively of others. You can't even compliment other people when they look good. Guys, complimenting people is amazing. You have nothing to lose in complimenting people. When you say something good to somebody else, they appreciate you. They will appreciate you for the rest of their lives. Trust me. And there'll be a time when you need help, and that individual will say, And Tati, there was a time when she was like, I look beautiful, when I thought I was looking the worst. So please speak out. Speak out. Don't, you have nothing to lose. Don't be like, no, she's well dressed or whatever. You have no idea. People are broken, guys. We are broken. So even the information that we say to people, make sure that whatever that you say, it's filtered. Make sure it's filtered. Don't break other people. Don't tell them how fat they are. Don't tell them, yeah. But anyway, even if you're told how fat you are and how ugly you are, how stupid you are, when you're happy and when you understand that happiness, it's your responsibility, you're just like, oh, okay, give me a good house. So it's fine. I know I'm not fat. I know even if I'm fat, I look beautiful. It's not like there's anything taken away from me. You understand? So it's all about what you tell yourself. That's happiness. What do you tell yourself? So for me, I've actually invested myself in terms of that. What do I tell myself? What's important to me? What makes me happy, Even in terms of your job, like if your job doesn't make you happy, try different options. You can't even enjoy your money when you're not happy in a certain area. Figure out what other opportunities are there outside. Don't quit your job without a plan. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Have a plan. If there's no new job or no vacancies out there for you, just try to figure out what really doesn't make you happy and work around that. If your colleagues don't make you happy, because I know that for a fact, when you're not gelling very well with your colleagues, that can break you a lot. So I think just try to see, okay, what is it that I can fix? If it's not fixable, it's okay. But just tell yourself you're there to make money. You're there to work for your child. You're there to work for you, and you're there to grow. And and do things that make you happy. But I know a toxic environment at work, sometimes it's actually not getting along with your colleagues. But try to understand, why is it that I'm not getting along with these people, and try to come up with a plan that will suit you. Becoming mad at people and usututsa batho, ba mona ka nna and whatever, that's not gonna help you, my angel. It's not gonna help you. Just do what's best for you and understand that sometimes you're the one who's at fault. I think that is one of the biggest mistakes we do. We always think we're right. Sometimes it's actually you who's at fault, and it's okay. You have nothing to lose to say, I see I was wrong, admitting and acknowledging that you were wrong, and you apologize, genuinely apologizing about it, and life moves on. And they apologize, there's that heavy thing. So sometimes we tibela our blessings by actually not admitting why you are wrong, by actually not acknowledging why you are wrong, and you want to become a better person. So even at work, sometimes it's not even your colleagues, it's you. Investing in yourself, guys. This is the last one that I'm gonna talk about. There are a few others that they're still there, but the good thing about this video is I'm going to interact with a lot of people that have invested in themselves, and they're going to talk to us how they have invested in themselves. We're taking investing in yourself as a theme that we're going to be talking about, either being in terms of business, in terms of lifestyle, in terms of education. So last but not least, for me, financially, investing in yourself. I think what I've not been doing is doing like a good budget. Luckily enough, when I was about to buy myself a book, a good friend of mine, she bought me a book that says, you're not broke, you're just pre-rich. So I haven't really read it. I'm going to start reading it next week. But I think it has good concepts on how people can become better financially. Because sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm earning 20,000 rand, I have money. But no, it's not always the case. Like having money doesn't necessarily mean you have money. Ditlhoko tsa hao, they can actually take away all your money. So budgeting is very important. Put everything in a spreadsheet. Put everything in a spreadsheet. What is it that you're going to do? So that you don't find yourself overspending or spending on things that are not necessary for you, you know? Kill that when you have taken a loan, kill that debt. Try to avoid taking personal loans. Guys, I took a personal loan to actually renovate my grandmother's house. I paid that loan for years and a lot of money. It was the biggest mistake I've ever done, taking a personal loan. With this one of taking other loans, body home loan and everything, now honestly I believe in taking a loan, because I think I have a good way of actually pacing myself in terms of killing that debt. Sometimes when you get your bonuses, when you get that bonus, just tell yourself, I'm going to put it in that home loan and pay for it. It's just that it's a shame. It becomes a shame to buy a house kaskolot. Like, I'm not good with saving. Everybody knows what they're good at and what they're not good at. I know I'm not good with saving, so I'd rather buy a house ka banka, and then I pay for my house while still enjoying the benefit of living in my house, you know? And then just tell myself that I'm not going to pay for this house for 20 years. For 20 years, I need to put in more money from mekhatlo or from whatever savings that I have or from bonuses, and then just pay for it. You'll see that. But then again, just know what you're good at and what you're not good at. If you're good at saving, yes, maybe buying a house or building a house from scratch, got your own savings, is very good. But I know myself, I get frustrated from thinking of a project that's not getting executed. You know, I want something like now, and I want it now. So the best thing of doing it is actually getting a bank to assist me and paying that bank on time, and actually doubling my installment in some months. But otherwise, yeah, I don't have a lot of information in terms of financially. But another thing that I can say is plan events. Guys, don't be like, okay, tomorrow is my birthday, I'm throwing a party. No, when you do it that way, it's not going to work. Schedule your vacations, and then just put everything for your vacations. If you don't have money, you don't have money. Just plan it for the next year. Plan your birthdays. Plan even going out for dinner. Guys, there's this quote that I saw, Hore, if you want to save money, just don't go into a restaurant. Because I'll make you an example. Before I made a conscious decision that I'm going to cut going out all the time, 4 years back, actually, after getting my car. No, actually 5 years back, yeah. I did a conscious decision that I'm not gonna go out if I hadn't planned for it. I would come back from Lete, put some petrol in my car, 150 rand, and then go to Capello. How fika Capello, or gonna 100 rand, kapa how gonna 100 rand, that's fine. Let's still say the 150, and then I buy cocktails. Cocktails is like around 65 rand, so which is close to 200 rand. So that's 350 already. And I know myself, when I'm out, I want to eat. So I would actually buy pizza, and when you're with your friends, you can't buy pizza for yourself alone. So then we'll get like some pizza because it's actually cheaper. So we'll buy one pizza or two. So pizza at that, I remember I loved Yamandela at Capello. So that was like 90 something rand, 100 rand I think. So I buy two, that's 200 rand. Already I've spent 550 in a night. And I would do that every weekend. Imagine doing that for like 4 weeks. That's around 2,200 only on entertainment. Is that even fair to yourself? So budget for entertainment as well. I think that's another thing. Don't just go out and say, oh my God, I mean, you can be happy any day and just give yourself, like I said, for anything and everything that you do. Even now, we just are, I'm on a diet. Because you've given yourself a valid reason why you need that fat cake. So there are always reasons for things that you're doing that are not even good for you. There'll always be reasons why you're doing such things. So plan, strategize, manage everything in your life, and you'll see perfectly well you'll be good. But otherwise, that's what I have, guys, for you in terms of investing in yourself. And I hope whatever that I'm going to practice, it's also going to help you in your life and getting things all together. Because life is, when you're growing up, life is not what we thought it was. It's coming with challenges every single day. Every other day there's challenges, and things are changing. Even technology wise, things are changing. So you always need to be up to date with how you're going to tackle life. You can't do it on your own. We need people in our lives. We need instruments that can help us to actually tackle this thing called life. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope everything made sense. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you love it, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. I love you guys, and have a productive week.